everyone. My name is Laura Martin. I'm the Manager of Education and Programs for the Center for Humanitarian Emergencies here at Emory. And we're going to quickly go through the CH certificate application process, who we are, what we do, and the critical information that you need to know. But I just want to mention before we begin that as a competitive certificate, we also prioritize an in-person orientation. That's going to be on the 24th from 1:30 to 2:30 in CNR 1051. I'll be there, but also my colleague from the CDC, Jason Rothbard, and together we'll kind of have a general discussion and a wider orientation on the certificate. So hopefully I'll see you there too. But for now, we want to tell you a little bit about who we are. The Center for Humanitarian Emergencies at Emory, we say CHE, is a collaboration between faculty, staff, students, fellows, and alumni to build global response capacity. We seek to drive global collaboration, research, and evidence-based training to improve the lives and well-being of populations impacted by humanitarian emergencies. One of the ways that we do this is through the CHE certificate program. Through our courses and the certificate requirements, students explore emergency-related topics such as infectious disease, nutrition, reproductive health, mental health, emergency communications, and WASH. I know you're interested in the requirements. It is a rigorous and competitive certificate program. It's intended only for those who meet this criteria listed below. It's approximately 25 students accepted to the program every year, and we accept applications in the fall of a student's first year in their 2-year MPH program, or the beginning of your accelerated program. The ideal candidates for this graduate certificate are students who want to work overseas in emergency and post-emergency settings, have emergency response, international development, or relevant field or technical experience in resource-poor settings, and are committed to building practical field epidemiological methods skills. The requirements include the completion of 2 core classes in humanitarian emergency response. It's GH 512 and GH 510. That is a course on health and humanitarian emergencies and a course on epidemiology and humanitarian emergencies. We then require 4 credit hours of advanced methods courses. This is typically at least 2 courses in an advanced methods course. Then 6 credit hours of approved electives, and then a CHE-related practicum or a 15-page CHE research paper or a CHE-related thesis. Now, I emphasize the or because sometimes this gets a little tricky and a little panicky, particularly around graduation time, but we require only one of these 3 options for the CHE certificate. Adds a level of flexibility to our program that I believe everyone appreciates. And then personally, the most important piece that I like to emphasize is the event or volunteer participation, a minimum of 15 hours. Now, we do require this to be CHE-related volunteer participation. So you can volunteer in a refugee resettlement organization in the fantastic town of Clarkston, Georgia. You can volunteer for IRC. You can volunteer for the CDC and the Emergency Response and Recovery Branch or the Emergency Operations Center. You can do a lot of things, but we ask that it be relevant to CHE technical skills and or emergency populations here in the Atlanta metro area. Now, after so many years of doing this certificate, there are some common questions that I know you probably already have. So the next few slides, we're going to help guide you through some of those common areas of concerns and hopefully answer some of these commonly asked questions. Where can you find the application? We've made it very easy for applicants this year. You can go straight to the CHE website, www.che.emory.edu, and here's a little picture of our fancy new website. This is the main landing page for you when you go. I want you, when you go to this website, to keep scrolling down. When you scroll down on that main site, towards the bottom, we have our brand new application available for you. And just as you see in this screen grab, you'll want to click on that apply button, and the application itself will download onto your computer and you can fill that out. Be sure to follow those instructions. And here we have listed that the application period is between August 1st and September 30th. So you can apply for this certificate anytime within that period, but it is due September 30th by noon of that day. And we'll get into some more details about the application itself next. So when is it due? Just said, August 1st, the application period opens, concludes at noon on September 30th. We will not accept applications sent after this time. So please read the directions within the application very carefully and submit a PDF version or a Word version of your application via the directions in the instruction section. Is emergency response experience really a requirement? Yes, it is. This is a highly competitive certificate program. We want students with some type of experience in emergencies to apply. It can be very diverse. It can range from working as a Peace Corps volunteer in an emergency impacted area, volunteering for a disaster response organization here in the US, and even your own experience as a refugee in a displacement setting. However, if you have technical medical skills, such as those as a nurse, EMT, or a doctor, you should strongly consider applying. The most important thing to remember, though, is that this application is your opportunity to tell your story, why this program is important for your career, and how you'll use the skills gained. When you can personalize your application and really shine, you stand out in that review process. What if you don't meet the experience requirements? Having technical skills that you can leverage towards a more efficient and effective programmatic response in emergencies is far more important than a particular certificate. If you feel that you don't meet the requirements for the certificate, focus in getting those technical skills here at the Rollins School of Public Health. Learn definitive skills, build your own capacity. Then if you want to inquire a month or so before next semester registration, we have a wait list for non-CHE students that begins on every single course. Speak to your ADAP to inquire more about our different courses, the wait list, the process, or you can contact us directly at cheinfo@emory.edu. And again, I encourage you, there is a wait list for every single CHE course for non-certificate students. What are the classes like? They are short, intensive courses varying from 1 week to 2 days in length. We do have a new food and nutrition course that's going to be a half a semester long, 1 day a week. Classes are often offered, though, on the semester breaks, preterm in January, spring break, and on the weekends. Accepted CHE students begin their first year of classes in January of the first year. That's the mandatory start date, along with the spring break course in that same spring semester. Students highly rate our certificate program and often highlight it as an experience that they value highly at RSPH, but they do comment on its intense nature. Be sure that you're willing to give up your school breaks, a week of Christmas break, and many weekends. Although I do personally feel that the certificate content more than makes up for the intensive nature of the courses, but I'm biased. How is the certificate managed? This certificate is known as a self-guided certificate. We offer an orientation to accepted CHE students in the fall semester, but we empower students to use tools such as this tracking sheet and the brand new CHE certificate handbook to monitor your own continual progress as you're going through your courses. Don't worry. This is all going to be gone over again in detail with accepted students, and also in our in-person orientation on the 24th. Do you have any additional questions? Well, feel free to reach out to us, cheinfo@emory.edu. Again, my name is Laura Martin. I'm happy to answer any and all questions. And hopefully I'll see you at the in-person orientation August 24th, 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. in CNR 1051. Good luck.